Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shroom Chronicles. We are heading on to episode 7, and today it is just 8 wide, myself and Crusher. Welcome.
Hello! Welcome to the Shroom Chronicles. It's not the Shrimp Chronicles.
And it's your boy, Crush, the myth, the legend, the god. Let's be real. Who's really going to take me down, guys?
8 wide. Big head.
as he trips over his own big head.
All right. So we got a couple of topics to discuss today. We're probably gonna start out with Showdown etiquette, and then we'll move forward towards the merge list that came out today as well. And then we're gonna hit up on the Guardian cards or the Hero cards that was released in the last patch. So, with Showdown etiquette, I'm gonna let 8Y take the floor with this one.
Yeah, this was a topic that I wanted to discuss. With the influx of all of these Bun Warriors now, the Sage regen builds, Cross Showdown. Please have a little respect for the time of other people playing. We get it. You can sit in your bun and waste people's 2 minutes. They can't kill you. But while people are farming their monsters and doing their daily tasks, if they're not actively, trying to take the towers before reset on Sunday, don't attack them in your bun sets. If you can't kill them in your DPS set, just leave them alone. Just stop wasting everybody's time. And another thing, before you go and attack somebody, especially if they're in the center area, check the cross-server chat to make sure that they are not playing ping pong. Some people might not know what ping pong is, but you hit the towers back and forth to try and boost your score as high as you can. Check cross-server chat before you attack them, just to make sure they're not playing ping pong. If there's nothing there, go kill them. But, with the influx with more buns now, especially this week, everybody's swapped to counter regen. It's no secret. There's no need to go and sit on somebody while they're just trying to kill monsters and waste 2 minutes of their time. There's no need for it. We get it. So, that's the point that I wanted to really discuss. Just have a little common courtesy for other people's time.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm just actually starting to see it as strategy too. Like on our servers, people are actually doing it to try to stall out, and it's the first time I've seen it. I don't have a problem DPSing through it, but definitely some of our other guys, it slows them down, and it's like the weaker guy's way of contributing to Showdown since they can't take down a relic. For me, it's very interesting to see that dynamic and just in general, because I was baffled by it when I first saw it. I'm like, your role is to stall something interesting in a bun set.
Yeah, and
I never thought of that.
Yeah, and that Sunday before everything closes, that is a strategy that people will use, just to stall so they can't hit the towers. But not during early Saturday or early Sunday. And a lot of the issue is people, when they're ping ponging, they have a tower set, which usually doesn't have any crit resist. It's just pure dog, it's just a glass cannon. So they're easier to kill. So, a lot of people are farming people while they're trying to ping pong because they're not in PvP sets. Just have a little courtesy for everybody else. It's just annoying more than anything.
Yeah, well, you're always going to have those hecklers. I've met people that are just I live for causing you guys pain and suffering for trying to farm, and unfortunately you're always going to have those kind of people.
Yeah, we've had a couple of times, and I'm in 1 through 100, but as soon as you point out, hey, we're just trying to play, put on your DPS set, don't waste our time. They're oh, okay, sorry, And once you point it out, usually anyone who's a decent human might be oh, hey, my bad, sorry. But, you will have some people who just like to be annoying.
Sorry, I have my mic muted. So that's some good knowledge there. I can't see that, you know what I mean? Why stall out if they're not actually going for the relic and they're just trying to boost their score?
Well, a lot of times it's just, while people are doing the daily, just to kill monsters in, the enemy cross server, they're just running through to kill 15, 20, whatever it is, 30 monsters. And then you have somebody who just comes and just sits on them. If they're going for a guard kill, kill them. Just attack them in your DPS set. But if you can't kill them, just leave them alone. Just let them farm, do their dailies, and be done. And some people might not be aware that you can kill 10 monsters in your own server each day for extra showdown points and tokens. So make sure you're doing that so you can buy more things in the shop.
That's a good point, for sure. I don't think a lot of people actually do know that.
Yeah.
Forgot about it. I remembered it, but then I stopped carrying it, and then I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, you get 5 of the showdown. I don't know what they are. The points, the ones that you can buy the more expensive
ones.
Yeah, you get 5 of those per monster kill in your. So 50 a day, 100 a weekend. It adds up. But yeah, don't forget.
Alrighty.
That's all I have to say on that.
Okay. Do you have anything else you would like to include into this, Crusher?
For Showdown, I think that we're good.
Okay, we'll head up onto the next topic, which is the server merge that came out today. There was a mishaps when it first got released, where it was no American English servers on it at all. And I believe a lot of people had a meltdown over that, including my Crusher and I's generation.
How come they didn't proofread the list before they posted it?
It's very good.
Because it's
Who didn't proofread? Who didn't proofread?
For sure. The only thing that I'm going to add into it, I don't mind the list. It is what it is. As far as like I think what they should have done, like for the 1430s, they actually did. So no, they did not actually. For the 1430s, which I'm going to bring it up on the screen real quick. What I'm talking about is these 4 servers here, which is 1433, 1434, 1435, and 1441. I think they should have just put them all together as one. Actually, there's 6 servers left in that generation, so I don't know how that actually plays out.
You could put 6 in one. I mean, they put 5 in one for some of ours.
For sure. Well, that's going to be the next thing I was going to actually talk about is like 1450 all the way to 1470. Every single generation, we're now all together. Well, not like so 1450, all that entire generation's together. The 1460s, they were split, and then they were able to talk and get everybody together, which is perfectly fine with me, which is beneficial for that generation. And then even Crusher and I's generation, we're all together. So our generation was literally 1473 all the way up to 1482. We're all condemned to one server now.
And when you say generation, you mean servers on the same rush schedule. That's what you're talking about?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I know at the moment, the 1480s, I will put it that way, 1483, 1485, 88, and 89. Right now, I think they have the worst of all of it, and I really generally think that they should change them all into one. Because I went and I looked at how much players were on each server there. They don't have enough activity if it sticks the way it is, because they're not going to be able to compete with anybody. Between the whales from 60, 70, and even the 90s. The 90s have a couple crazy whales. So, they need to fix the 80s. I don't know how they do their way to the merges for the server. How they pick and choose what servers merge with who. But I think there needs to be something rectified there.
So they put them in a hat and just pick out some numbers and say, here we go. You better shake it, shake that hat real good.
Right.
That's not it.
Yeah, and honestly, go ahead.
I was gonna say either that or they just have Helen Keller make the server list. I can't be certain.
It makes more sense now. Like we have like the powerhouse. We just need numbers. Like they need to merge like super new servers just with ours, so we can just get an influx of numbers to match our power.
For sure.
You need a balance of both.
I think
and the thing is,
good.
you guys don't have much to work with. So, in that aspect, unless they really, unless they expand the way that they do the merges, I mean, what do you have, seven total servers in between that to work with? I mean, you don't really have the numbers for them to work with. So I think they just kind of just shoved it all together. They're going to have to come up with a new system for merging in the future because, I mean, you're just getting down to the bones now. There's not much left to merge.
There is nothing left, honestly speaking.
No, I mean, I hear what you're saying, and there's nothing.
Like, we're all going to be 1473, and that's it. There is nothing else.
Yeah, they'll have to figure out a way to do something with future merges. Either they're so concerned about the rush schedule, and I'm not sure why, but maybe coding or something. I'm not sure. But that's their biggest concern, is that somebody might have an extra rush or have a head start. What's it matter? The game's already 10 months old.
Yeah, with that logic, that means that we can only merge next with people in our rush. So we're getting people like servers apart either direction now. It's the only people you can merge with. So they'll group 3 servers that have the same rushes. And so what? There's 4 servers that all have the same rush. Like what's the whole point? What's the end game here?
Well, here's the thing, though, and that doesn't make sense to me. I feel like when the merges come out, right, they halt you from having that first week. You don't have any rushes, so how can you not put people in the same rush schedule?
No, I think there's rushes. They just stop like cross-server events. Like there's no cross-server parking. I think and there's no showdown. I think they still have rushes, and that's why they merge you together so that you're all on the same schedule. I don't think they stop rushes.
Maybe you're right. I apologize.
Yeah, the only time they stop rushes is if you're a new server after week 4. There's a week of nothing to transition you into the regular server schedules. That's when you have no rushes. So it's like 1 week of nothing.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Forgot.
The 4. What do you have? 3 servers in your brawl?
Yeah, it's gonna be
in your brawl list.
It's gonna be 1.
Yeah. We just looked at the Amen first 100, and there are 19 servers. I'm not sure if we all started on the same rush schedule, but when the game first was first released, they were filling up servers like crazy. I started, I think, on day 3, and I was on server 91. So now it's just the rate of new players, the new players joining the game is just, the server growth is so slow now.
100%. And I kind of feel bad for newer players, but to be fair, I think majority of the players that are in these new servers are people making alt accounts. Because we all did.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We all did it. Our generation, 60s, from the 60s and 70s, all of us, we made another alt accounts on 1667.
Well, yeah, how are you supposed to get that crab gun from recalling shrooms? Come on now.
Right.
Pew, pew, pew.
So, I mean, is there anything else you guys want to hit up on this one?
No, I don't have much to add about the 400 merge.
So for our merge, I would say we probably got with our planning wise, we probably got a mid-tier merge. It's definitely not one of the worst. The worst would have been just 78. Then next up was 73. And so we got both 78, 73. Probably, in my perspective, the best in slot would have been probably 73 and either 89 or 95. Even though it's not rush schedule, but because we planned for 64, 65, 73 and us. But even if you look at that, I think we would have just had a powerhouse and still low numbers, which is why I kind of started thinking no, we would probably need 73 still, but definitely super active server, which is a lot of the younger ones to complement our powerhouse.
For sure. But I also do like our rival with 64. So, well, they're going to be, 61 now, so I enjoy that rival that we
Yeah.
have with them.
Yeah, and I apologize for anyone in 61, 63, and 65. You guys are going to be in last place in every event because of what 64 did. So, yeah, have fun being forced into last place on every event.
Yep. It happens. It happens to the best of us. You know, it is what it is. We're all gonna have fun, be rivals.
Oh yeah.
I have to give up my one shout out, like always. Fuck you, Ron Bomb. So, anyhow, is there anything that we want to add on to the merge side?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Oh, one thing. How far did it go? I only stopped at us. Like, I didn't see how far it went. What was the last server merged?
So the very last one was 16, 16, 16, 20. Nope, 16, 22. 22 or 20?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
They went right into
Really?
600s already.
Yep.
wow. So the alt server is going to get merged next. Its first merge next, then.
I don't think so. Not that quick. I think we'll have to do at least 1 or 2 sailing seasons first before our alts get merged. Unless they're changing that aspect.
True.
1622 is 622 is not that old.
No, it can only be like a couple of weeks before you guys. I don't even think they had sailing yet.
Yeah, I know we haven't had sailing there yet, so that's for sure. I don't know. I'm gonna look up real quick what the newest servers are. 'Cause I'm kind of curious.
Probably 700s.
Yep, 710.
Yeah, so they're already merging new servers.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
they didn't have to wait the 3 months like we did. The heck, man.
Right. So, I mean,
They might be six weeks old, maybe 2 months, I'd say at the most.
for sure.
All right.
Well, that's definitely interesting. Alright, so the next topic is the Guardian cards, or the Star Heroes, I believe, is what they classify them under.
Oh yeah.
Just, what are your thoughts on it? What are your pros and cons? Is it a good is it good to be implemented into the game? Does it actually benefit, or is it just another money grab per se?
Oh, it's definitely another money grab. Absolutely. The odds of pulling a card, what is it? 31% that you'll actually get a card. I mean, come on.
Well, it's always going to be a money grab, but at the same time, they really aren't giving you anything to buy to grab. Like, I probably would if they did, but they don't. Like, you can buy 10 extra cards a week and one package, and that's it. That you can buy one time.
And that is nice that you can't just front load and, pay for 300 cards and, star them all out the first week. But I just don't like the odds. I mean, they do give you 2 free cards a day, so that's nice. And you can buy some from the crossover arena shop, which I'm not sure that's necessarily the best way to spend your crossover arena tokens. But yeah, if that's the only way you can get the cards, then it might be worth it. But I just don't like the odds. 69% for 1 FERT. Nah. I'd rather buy scrolls with my crossover tokens.
Right, I was literally about to say 69% of the following is for 100 gems, 100 lamps, 5 speed up tickets, 10 pale tickets, 10 skill ability, 500 ore, 1 fertilize, 50 for your prayer, 5 winders, and then 5 fruits. That's really nothing. And I feel like, I'll be honest, I get that more than anything else when I'm drawing these cards.
Yeah, I don't even know why they're in there. Like, why?
That $50 hero pack that you can buy, you get 20 pulls. But can you imagine? I mean, I got lucky. I got a couple of cards. But can you imagine you get like 17 ferts for $50? I'd lose it. I'd be so pissed.
Yeah,
I mean, okay, that genie though, getting guaranteed genie and being able to get more lamps, that's a pretty good deal though.
Yeah, that was what
help.
made it worth it. But the odds of just getting garbage from those cards is it's a little off-putting.
Yeah, the other thing that I want to criticize on it is like some cards don't have like a support skill, some cards don't have a development skill. So if somebody gets, so you can have four development skills. So let's say you get 4 right off the bat. Now you're hindering another player because of RNG, which is fine. I understand the aspect of that, but I feel like you could do more with this.
Yeah, I don't mind the support and the developing skill. I don't mind that. You know, they're different. You know, some of the main skills have different. You know, what are they, traits? I guess. Than the support. I like that you have to kind of use your brain a little bit to mix it up and see what works. You know, I have this one for me. I'm still missing. You know, I'm still missing some of the main ones that I would need for a bun warrior. So you kind of just have to use what. I mean, the first couple of weeks, whatever you get is what you get. You know, as you mentioned, you can't buy any more, so you just have to make do with what you've,
collected, right?
what you've collected, and if it's garbage, and that's what you have. You know, RNG isn't on your side.
For sure.
So.
Yeah, definitely the passive's my favorite right now. The shields are okay. They're good for regen builds, but I think the actives are a little lackluster. They do probably great damage, but I feel like that 16 seconds is a little bit too long to activate, especially in a DPS race where the fights last around 10 seconds, probably less. Well, where I'm at now, it's definitely less. If you don't have the defense, the fight's over in like 6 to 8 seconds. So that's something that's like, all the SSRs have 16-second, attacks, actives, which will probably never get utilized unless you're going up against a regen build.
And it's looking like those dogs are going to need some shields.
Even the shields take like 14 seconds to activate.
Yeah, and and in PvP you only get the shields. You only get 40% of the actual shield in PvP. So I'm sure it's cross. I'm sure it still crosses over into the star heroes that, they would be affected by the 40% reduction as well. I don't see why they wouldn't be.
There is one card though. I remember reading it, and I don't remember which one it was, or was it the artifact that said it ignored the PvP shield reduction? I think it's that new artifact from the New Year's event.
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it was in the card. I was like, I remember reading it. I didn't know if it was the card or if it was that artifact. That's interesting. At least that one gets full effect, which is why I see a lot of regions people using it.
Yeah, ignores PvP reduction and shield breaks. Oh, so the prophets can't break it at the cost of temper. I never really. I didn't get that one. I skipped on it.
Yeah, I have it, and I guess I could throw it on. I guess that would be better. What do I have on my regen? Oh, the torch. Is that better than the torch?
It's hard to say. I mean, I use the peppy gun. I don't have the torch either. I just use the peppy gun.
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh, sorry, we never got that.
I mean, I don't really use the regen build, but I might try that one. I've seen people using it. I mean, yeah, you don't really attack anyways. Wait, you don't attack, which means you can actually. Oh, they're using it to stall fighters then, because they're not countering anything.
What are you talking about? I'm killing people in my bun set.
I mean, it's only 3 seconds. If you have it on a regen, that stall build, it does its big O attack, and then you don't attack. You don't do any kind of attack for 3 seconds. So that means if you're an attacker against it, and you're a warrior, you're not countering anything for 3 seconds because they're not doing any attacks. So I guess it's a good stall.
I had the conversation confused. Yeah, I don't use that weapon.
Yeah, maybe I'll throw it on. That's actually an interesting hidden effect. Well, it's not a hidden effect, but it's something I didn't think about. Okay. So it's like a mini disarm.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we kind of want to include into that?
In the cards? No. I mean, it's RNG at this point. Yeah. The amount of cards you can get per week is limited.
Advice-wise, obtaining do your days. You get 2 per day.
You're a robot.
You have that as well.
Hey, big head. You're supposed to drive over the mountain, not go through it. What a beautiful segment.
Wow. Can you just cut that out?
I'll explain all that later.
Well, thank you for your input.
Is it working now?
Crusher?
Yeah, it was very good input, Mr. Big Head Robot. Alright, go ahead and try that all over again.
Is it working now?
Unfortunately.
Can you get... Oh, okay, good. So, basically, my advice was that you obtain 2 per day, and the UI for that is terrible because you don't even know how to use it. You have to accidentally click on one and it generates a pull, and then it won't let you pull again because you have to back out and then do the one pull again for it to work, and it costs 200, and there's no way of knowing for you unless you accidentally click it because it's completely confusing because it wasn't proofread. And so definitely, you definitely have to build around what you got. Don't worry about what you're wishful for. But there are some interesting effects. Definitely some things you can try to build around. I know for me, one of them was the urchin, which kind of turns a warrior into almost like an archer because it turns your basic attack into almost a combo, just reduced damage. So that's like interesting for a fun build. If you ever got it maxed out, it might be a rogue build that can kind of counter people because you're countering and comboing at the same time. Definitely works around damage, basic attack damage, so you might have to invest into that. But I can see some wacky builds from these cards, so it's kind of based on what you get.
What did you say about convert it? You know that you can just click on the top left where you have your tokens and convert them into cards, right?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
I thought he was talking. He mentioned pulling them one at a time, where you just click on where you have your 400 shards. Just click up there and convert into 4 or 2 cards.
Oh wait, can you?
You don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh.
Yes, yeah. So when you go into the Star Hero draw, the top left where it tells you what are they, shards, and then underneath how many cards you have. If you click on the cards where it's probably 0, it'll say convert, and then you can click convert to 2, and then you can draw. You don't have to draw back out. That's where you convert them. It's not listed anywhere. It was found by accident, but that's where you convert your shards into cards. The top left there.
Yep. If only they had a little info that kind of explained that, that would have been nice.
If only, yeah. But packed coins. That's what they're called. Packed coins and packed coupons. Free coupons. You just that's where you convert them. Yeah.
Interesting.
And it looks like they have.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It looks like they also have a conversion rate for when you're already max card and your surplus gets converted into extra bonus token to buy things in a shop.
Oh, the exchange. Yeah, I didn't really look at that.
Yeah, because we won't be able to use that for a long while.
No, that's long term. Yeah, that's a long term shop. But yeah, so a little tidbit, a little tip. Hopefully somebody's able to utilize that. you can convert them in the top left.
Hey, I just learned something, so thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I learned. Yeah, I learn stuff every day. Every day, I'm learning something.
All right. I really don't have any other talking points. So if there's anything you guys just kind of want to throw out there, tips or maybe some kind of discussion. If not, we can wrap it up.
Tournament.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yes, the tournament.
Yeah, there's a tournament this week. Hello.
I know. Shame on me.
Yellow. You have a quarterfinalist here trying to,
Oh, stop.
work her way through that.
Oh, I thought you were about to talk about yourself. You're like, what the hell?
No. This tournament will be different. The meta's obviously changed to a lot more buns out there. So depending on how the rounds are divided and who's in them. I mean, I don't have a tournament favorite, and I don't know where Wu is. I have no idea what team he's on, or who he's partnered with. I didn't see him at all in the rankings.
I saw a name with Wu in it, but I don't know who. Yeah, I didn't click on it.
But I'd like to say maybe a dog bun build will win, but it's there's so many buns in there now that maybe a double DPS will win. It's hard to say. It all just depends on what the bracket composition is at this point. I don't have a favorite for this tournament, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
I
was gonna say, I'm not too hopeful. Archers have been kind of, they seem to be a little weaker. I don't know, since the update. So, I'm not sure how Bap and I will do, but we're hoping for. Well, we're gonna make 128, but I'd like to see maybe top 32. But I'm not certain. I won't lie. I'm not certain.
Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of double buns, which is the first time I've ever seen the timer stalled out for 5 minutes. But before I figured out you could skip it. But
yeah,
what is the ruling on that? If no one, if everyone times out, I don't. Yeah.
I do know the ruling. It is the team, and I'm going to give you the exact word. Thank you, MidSwift, for forwarding this to me from Starlight. It is the team with the most absolute blood left at the end of the match. That was how it was worded. The most absolute blood.
What the hell does that mean?
The team with the most absolute blood left after 5 minutes is declared the victor. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to assume it's combined HP.
Right.
I'm not sure though if it's a player with the most HP or if it's combined. But it's whoever has the most absolute blood is the winner. You can't make this shit up.
So, I'm gonna take that as double combined with there's two people because we went up against Remy, who was a bun, and she stalled us both, but all three of us were full health. And that's the one I skipped because I was about to be the full 5 minutes, and I got a victory. So I can only assume it combined mine and Kaido's HP.
Yeah, and like last tournament, I might have been one of the only buns. Like there weren't many. There are a couple out there that are OG buns, but I know when Bap and I faced some teams, it would come like a couple of the times it would come down to bun versus bun, and at that point it is whoever just has the highest physical number of HP, they're the winner. So. Got to take that into consideration. But I don't know how these double bun teams are going to do.
And I'm worried because I need to win some tokens because the last tournament left me high and dry, and I only got 9,000 out of it.
Yeah, a double bun team. I think a double DPS team would wipe the floor with them. Especially with positioning, and if the two DPS target one of them, I think it's game over. So it's, a double bun team might work versus a dog bun team, but I don't think a double bun team, depending who it is, would win versus two DPS. I don't see it.
I've gone up against double dog, and we just got melted.
To answer your guys' question, Wu is in the tournament. He's with Shroom from 1250.
Oh, okay. Did you find him in the ranks?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
He is currently 55.
Oh, okay. Maybe they must have missed a day or something of attacking.
They probably haven't attacked. I know I still have 5 attacks to go, and we're sitting 70 right now.
Well, you better get attacking because you only have 2 hours left, and then it shuts down.
Bollocks. All right.
Yeah, then it shuts down, and I think this is the last day.
Is it? I usually end on a Saturday.
Does it?
Yeah, it says the settlement cooldowns in 1 day, 3 hours, so I would assume.
Well, there's usually a cooldown period of a day, and then it goes into the 128.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, it says round robin's on 113, and the preparation phase is on 112. So I would assume we have today, tomorrow, and then it's done. Then we're off on the 12th.
What rank did you say Boring Woo was?
They are currently 55.
Oh, and who is 4 after that?
Who is 4 after that?
Yeah.
I just see Kaido.
I actually can't see
really
Kaido. I actually can't see Kaido behind. There's just a big, gigantic, fat head right in the way, and I actually can't see Kaido. Oh, the name is fitting. Big Head Academy. Oh, I love that for you.
Yep, it was in honor of Max.
Yeah.
My homage to Max.
I'm on team free coupons with a D.
Gotcha. So you're up.
And I will be betting on you with my free coupon. So thank you.
I probably wouldn't if I were you.
Well, I guess
at least for the first round.
I guess let me get my 5 attacks in sometime, and let's see if I can get above you guys. Well, Big Head.
Who did you get? Who are you partnered with?
Matsu.
Oh yeah, no.
What do you mean? We're sitting 70, and I haven't even attacked yet. He said, "Yeah, no." This guy.
Yeah, then go. Okay, why don't you just fight us live? Do it live right now. Fight us. Fight me, Kaido.
I don't know if we're actually gonna beat you guys, but I'm gonna get ahead in rank wise.
What are you afraid of? What do you have to lose?
Well, this is the one thing I will say, and it's going to be a shout out to your endgame husband, Dizzo. At least I don't forget my partner.
Oh.
You left him in the dust. I don't even know if he's participating in it, to be honest.
Oh no, he is, but it's like with a 20,000 power person just to spite me.
It's his alt from 67. That's what that is.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Even so, you left your poor guy behind, and now it's such a shame.
Hey man, he's been on a hiatus. Much love for Dizzo, but he needs that break, man.
For sure.
Guy is a human calculator.
Not only that, he's hardworking too. I know he's been very busy with this job, and he does a lot for us as far as our family goes. So he definitely deserves it. And like I told him with the brawl situation from we were talking about earlier, he doesn't even have to change anything.
Must be nice.
But
it is nice.
I'm gonna get off track here, but it's so boring. It makes me hate brawl even more. I think it's the most useless thing to us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I just looked at the team with Boring Woo. That's where I'm gonna put my coins. I think they're gonna beat Zico and Crete.
Spoilers.
That Shroomie dinosaur boy. He is solid. He's been a Bun Warrior since day one. He is solid.
Really? Do you have any communication with them?
Oh.
No, I don't really talk to many people from the 200s.
I'm gonna figure out some communication with the 200 and 300s even.
I'm sure if we bounce around, we can find a Discord that has all the 200s.
Yeah, shout out to Calm.
Yes, we are.
He's in the 200s.
Your boy, Calm.
We are.
But yeah, no, this Shroomie dinosaur. I didn't mean to cut you off. He's built right. So that's gonna be a tough team to a tough team to get a win off of.
For sure.
Let alone win a match.
But for Calm, we are going to get you on the podcast with us. Don't worry about that one. But
I can't wait. He was so sweaty in ships, I wanted to throw up. So sweaty, and he knows it too. Zipping across the map to kill an alt.
Hell yeah.
It was wild. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen. Halfway across the map, one alt would move, and next thing you know, whoop! Here comes Calm with an 80% speed up to kill it.
Jeez.
Well, all right. Guess I'll try again in an hour. Somebody else would move on the other side. We thought, well, maybe if we both move, go left, go right, he'll have to pick one. No, you just go left, and then you go, all right, well, I'll just zoom over here to get this one too. We're like, oh my god.
Did we ever talk about our last Pirates on the podcast yet? I feel like I remember talking about it, but I don't remember if it was on we were being recorded or not.
I don't know. I do know that Code didn't participate in ships because his level was too high. He couldn't get merit from anybody.
Yeah. For us, we had to be really sweaty. We were last to begin with because we had the least activity.
We did talk about
City did open up, and we had to take it over we had to literally plan people's sleep schedules and take it, and we got second. They got the 64 got butthurt, and then they forced us to last because they were letting Green and the other team get it, and then they were defending for them on their behalf. So it really turned into a 3v1. So we got forced into fourth place, which was their objective. I don't even know why. And then we countered them and won the 3v1, and we got second place, and then locked second place. And
we got third.
I can give you a little.
And then because of that, we have the vengeance to force them into last place in every event from now on.
So a little bit of information on that. That was because of one player, I believe, that went out of his way to contact 78, and I think it was like 53 or 54 maybe. And I want you to try to take a guess on who that was. Please, Crusher, take a guess.
Oh, I thought you were asking the podcast audience, because I was like, oh yeah, they just gotta need to know who Maxis gives an honor for every day.
Well, yeah, there you go.
We were against servers like 170 plus. We weren't against any of the early Amens. So we had never interacted with anybody 170 plus. Let's see, it was Moose's serve, Badger Den, but he had already stopped playing. 226, and then the Creams. I'm not sure what serve 180s, maybe they're 200s. We never battled them in anything, and then all of a sudden here we're thrown into ships, and it's like, oh, hello. Yeah.
I'm really optimistic with this merge because prior 73 was getting matched up with really, really old servers. Like, I don't know why. Like, all we got was really young servers, and they kept getting way old servers. Like, I think they were even in the 1300s. And I'm really hoping that is the case for us now that we're merging into them, because like I just want to fight people closer to 8th servers, because I feel like that's more of a challenge for us, because the younger servers, like, it's like we had a head start. Like there's no honor in winning. I mean, if they win, they have the numbers, but like, what am I going to get from like smashing all these guys? Like, I'd rather fight older servers who had more time than us, and then like, just smash in on them.
That's your big head talking. That's your big head talking.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. That helps so much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that everybody is now calling you Big Head, because that was my goal.
T-shirts now sell on our merch shop. Big Head.
Oh.
No, dude.
# LOM.
We're gonna bring that up. We're gonna we should make a merch. Get a bunch of Big Head shirts for him.
Like all it is just going to be an eyebrow because the head's too big to get the whole head. So you just get an eyebrow on your shirt.
All right. Well, is there anything else that we want to include?
No, that's all I've got for the week.
Big head.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think this week's mini event was really boring. I hate that little combining crap. Honestly,
I love it.
I mean, what?
Yeah, I love it.
It's so boring. But anyways, I really itching just for any little package deal for some more cards, so I can just get things leveled up, more of them.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think we're good. Sundays are always my favorite. I like upgrading things, getting more powerful on Sundays. Maybe they can add more cloud levels because versus 25 is kind of boring.
Right.
I think that's about it.
All right. So I'm gonna take over for a little bit here. We are going to be doing a lot more with the podcast. We will be doing live streams. I will be condemning videos on YouTube to make them shorter. And I, of course, will probably post the full length if you want to listen to the full length as well. The biggest thing is we are going to be showing our faces while we're doing the live stream.
My goodness.
Yeah, so you get to see all.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Scandalous.
So,
are we giving it a little sneak peek, Max, or what?
You and I can if you like, but you're gonna have to give me a second to set it up. Or nah. We'll let that happen on the first live stream.
All right.
I got ideas for that one. I'll put a picture of not our physical picture, but a picture that I'm going to shout out to Buttercup, and I believe Crusher that you wanted to shout out the podcast team to everybody.
Yes, we have our team is growing. We have me, the face, the talent. Yeah, you all know.
The big head.
We got 8, the talent as well. We got Max, the host, and we have Puff. She's going to be our set designer, and Niiloc is our our producer. So, yeah, we got a full team.
Yep, the team is growing. We are going to be doing a lot more. We do have a Discord as well. I am going to be posting that under the YouTube description. Feel free to share. It's a friendly community. Everybody talks. It's just a place to hang out.
And a lot of the feedback from the, especially episode 5 and 6, it's been really great. So if continue to reach out and let us know how we could do things better. What you want to see. I really enjoy it. So.
For sure. Any feedback is good feedback. I know that I've gotten a couple things on there, and one of it was Crusher's mic and how terrible it is. But that will be rectified, or I already talked to him about it. And then my voice, it was kind of low on the 6th episode, and I did make some adjustments, so hopefully this is better. I did do a test run. So I think that's pretty much covers everything.
Yeah, thanks to those who have listened to the entire episodes. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, and we will eventually get a website that you guys will be able to post, send in requests to be on the show, and then it'll get sent to the email, and producer will go through and read them all, and we'll get you guys on the show.
Yep. As always, subscribe, like, comment, give us feedback, tell us anything. Any feedback is good feedback. Negative, positive, let us know. Thank you very much, guys.
Shout out to 1024 and good luck to everybody in the tournament. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.